What is up, you guys, and welcome to the Chosen League podcast, where Fire Sports content is the name of the game. I'm your host, Devon, and in today's episode, I'm going to be talking to you guys about last night's game, the New York Knicks versus the Indiana Pacers, Game 1. Yes, I said it, Game 1. But before we get into all that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload an episode. Let's get into it. The New York Knicks, they sealed the deal at home. Everybody was there. Spike Lee, Ben Stiller. How many more celebs you want me to name? But anyways, this Knicks team right here, this is the team right here. And the way they play, they keep this going, they gonna keep growing, they gonna keep progressing, they gonna keep having success. But question for discussion, what are the chances of the Knicks going to the conference finals? I know it's some Knicks fans out there. I really want to know what you guys think. And even if they get to the conference finals, how is that going to play out? Because you still got Boston. But yeah, let me know in the comment section. Blow up that comment section. Let me know what are the chances of the Knicks going to the conference finals. I know it's still early, but to be honest, if you ask me, the Knicks are the better team. But anyway, starting off with the key matchup, we already know what the key matchup is. Tyrese Halliburton versus Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson, 40.6 rebounds, 6 assists. Tyrese Halliburton really didn't have a good scoring night, but he did with his passing, 6 points, 8 rebounds. 6 points, 8 assists, 2 rebounds. And Tyrese Halliburton was struggling, shooting that ball. He had his passing. Now, don't get me wrong now. We cannot discredit Tyrese Halliburton for his passing. Look at the times on the fast break where he gets the ball to whether it was Siakam or Miles Turner, or he gets the ball to McConnell, or he gets the ball to Nesmith. He really has that court vision, and he really has that IQ. He knows where he spaces out the floor. He knows where his teammates going to be, and he trusts his teammates. That's the thing. Okay, if your shot's not working, okay, use your other skills that's in your arsenal. He's a very versatile player, so he can do multiple things other than shoot. So by all means, we already know who won this matchup. It was Jalen Brunson, none other than Jalen Brunson. But for the Knicks as a whole, now let's we got to keep it real. Jalen Brunson, yes, we love you, man. But at the same time, you got guys like a Dante DiVincenzo and a Josh Hart. You can't stop that big three. You just can't. Josh Hart, 24 points, 8 assists, 13 rebounds, 2 steals. My man Josh Hart had a double double. Look at the way he drove to the basket and then goes for a dunk. Look at the way he was able to make the layup and get fouled and make his free throws. And then look at Dante DiVincenzo, 25 points, one assist, 3 rebounds. Look, my man Dante DiVincenzo is picking up where he left off in round one, in the first round, where you remember I don't know if you remember that game when they were playing at home and Dante against the Sixers. Dante DiVincenzo had two opportunities to knock down the three. He went to the left wing, took the shot, missed it. Then the Knicks got the second chance opportunity. Dante DiVincenzo at the top of the key makes it nothing but net, and then sealed the deal for that game against the Sixers. And then look at him right now. Look at him in that game against the Pacers in the corner for three. The ball movement by the Knicks is so incredible. It's amazing. The chemistry that this team has. They're going back to the conference finals. The Knicks are going back to the conference finals. This is the team. This is the true Knicks team that actually has the potential to succeed. And one thing I want to say before I move on to the Pacers, the thing about Jalen Brunson, he doesn't need to play hero ball. We seen in that game against the Sixers, they went into overtime. D- Look, Jalen Brunson, we know how great you are. We don't need you to do everything by yourself. Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Mitchell Robinson, All these guys that's on the roster, they're here to help. Jalen Brunson, you ain't got to do it on your own. You ain't got to be Superman all the time. But in certain situations, like that game last night, oh yeah, he was Superman. But still, these other players are around the Knicks on this Knicks roster or in this rotation. Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo, Hartenstein, who made a buzzer beater three. OG Anunoby. We can't forget about him going up against his former teammate. Anunoby was making threes. Um, Dante DiVincenzo, all these players I mentioned, they were just as big of an impact. They made an impact just like Jalen Brunson. So we gotta give credit where credit's due. This Knicks team is scary. This Knicks team is on the hunt, and they shot 80% from the free throw line, 40 rebounds, 58 points in the paint, and 20 fast break points. Now, as we move on to the Pacers with, you know, their performance. Miles Turner, 23 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Turner had most of his shots, most of his scoring came from the paint. Siakam was struggling at the free throw line. He missed both of his free throws in the third quarter. Those could have really helped the Pacers. Turner made both of his free throws. Turner also hit a couple of threes. He hit 1 3 at the left wing just to end the third quarter. So buzzer beater right there. And then, as a whole for the Pacers, their ball movement, everything was good. They now McConnell, McConnell is something else. For the Pacers, you got to be careful with him because his little quick pull up jumper, attacking the paint, getting those little floaters, you got to be careful with that. Let him come off a screen. Let him come off a screen. I guarantee you, he gonna make the shot. They had 32 rebounds. They shot 78% from the free throw line, 9 steals, 5 blocks, 64 points in the paint. And moving on to their supporting cast. Their supporting cast with McConnell, who I mentioned earlier, 18 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound, 3 steals. OB Toppin. OB Toppin had everything popping. I mean, OB Toppin that and he playing against his former team. He playing against his former team. This man had 12 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds. Toppin made a 3-point shot. And let's not forget the between the legs dunk on the fast break. Let's not forget that. Now that was a highlight reel. I'm gonna give him that. And he was doing his best for his team as well for the Pacers. McConnell, Turner, Siakam with 19 points. But at the same time, the Pacers is still early. The Pacers can have a chance to bounce back and try to win a couple of games or win a game. But the truth here of the matter here, the greater team is none other than the New York Knicks. But anyways, once again, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload an episode. I'm Devon, and I'm signing off.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show.